This what you guys been waiting for. Let me turn this a little bit over this way. Happy Friday evening to my Wholesale to Million family. I'm bringing on the wife, aka the boss, to talk to you guys about marketing. So we're gonna share with you guys something, a sites that pretty much cover everything that you needed for this business. All right. So for those of you guys who are jumping on right now, we'll wait until everybody gets on. Yeah, you want to turn off the volume. So let me see here. So that way we can read some questions. I want to wait until you guys get on here so I can let you guys know. So I don't want to waste any of your guys' time. I want to let you guys know that we are going to sell you guys something, but you won't regret what we're about to sell you, because it's going to save you a boatload of money and it's going to take your business to a whole nother level. All right. So let's wait for all of you guys to get on here. You guys some shout out. So Lon, could you share with them what we're gonna cover on the? So what are we gonna cover?
We're all gonna cover skip tracing, ringless voicemail, heat map, also cash buyer in the area where your property that you can buy it. I mean, you can the property that you got under contract.
So let me say this one more time, and I don't want to waste any of your guys' time. I don't want to be like at the end of the video, you guys be like, well, Khang, man, you're wasting my time. I thought the information was for free. You're trying to sell me something. Listen to me. What my wife and I are about to sell you is going to help save you a boatload of money. If you're serious about this business, if you want to take your business to the next level, this company has it all. It's like one in one package. All right. So it cover, like what she said, skip tracing, RVM. So what that is the ringless voicemail. So that way you don't have to go to like different. You don't have to get like different system, right? You don't have to get different program. This is an all-in-one. And we pay $20,000 to go to a masterminding to connect with somebody to get you guys this information. So it ain't for free. It wasn't for free for us, but we're gonna hook you guys up. And it's like I said, it's gonna change you guys' game. It's really gonna take your business to like a completely different level. So I mean, Lon, let's talk about so RVM, right?
Yes, they have an RVM system, and it's way cheaper than a lot of people out there we know, and it's only like 10 cents. And also the list, you know, when I pull lists from list source, we used to pull like one area, you know, like one county, we would pull like almost 60,000 names, and that would cost us about almost 24 cents for the name, right? But with this system, you know, it's so awesome. Your lead is so much cheaper, which you can just sign up. If you just sign up for the low, the starting point, it's like 97 bucks, and then you get 10,000 names for free. With list source, I have to pull almost 60,000 to get 24 cents per name, you know. So with these right here, you already, like, if you are pulling like really little from list source, I'm pretty sure they charge like a lot more. I don't know, because I never pull that little. But with this system, it's really awesome. You just sign up and you pay a monthly fee, and then you get your cash buyer. Okay, you can pull up your cash buyer, and it's pretty accurate because we pulled a cash buyer in our area, and a lot of them were on there in the list. Okay, it's really accurate. And then you will know what area you can invest in, because they have the heat map. It will show you what area you can invest in.
Okay, so
which zip code, you know, you can invest your money in that's growing, that's hot.
Okay. So let me share something with you guys. Just by going with this company, it's probably going to save us roughly about $100,000 this year. Because when we pull a list from list source, how much does it cost us per name, on?
24 cents. And we usually, one area, like one county, we pull it, it would be probably 60,000 names, depend on the county, how big the county is. 60,000 names, you guys can time that already. That's just one county we're working on. We work on multiple counties, so it costs us a lot of money each time we pull it. And you know what I just realized? I realized that, you know, you want to update your list every quarter. Every quarter, your list should be updated, because it's fresh and it's better, and it's just better. You just want to remarket. You don't want to remarket the same list for so long. It's not that great, you know.
And then the RVM.
The RVM
How much is that per drop?
is 10 cents per drop. If they don't drop it, then they won't charge you, which is really nice. It's only 10 cents per drop. But most other company, I think it's like how many cents?
I don't know.
I think it's like 30 or 40 cents, depending on the company.
I mean, so why don't you guys comment in, like the company that you are going with for your RVM, how much are they charging you per drops? And check this out. It's basically what it is. It's almost like, so you guys know how I said, hey, expired listing.
Oh my God, this thing's so cool, guys.
Talk about it.
Okay, so this thing, you know how liens, you have to wait for the cities to come out with the liens every year. With this thing, you can also filter how much liens they owe already, and there's already have liens, vacant, out of state owner, all in there for you. Okay, one system, you get it all. So it's so amazing. I just love this new system. Honestly, thanks to my buddy Mike who showed me that system. But it's really, really cool. It's amazing because last year I saw the system already, and I was like, this is not that cool. But they totally update the system. There's so many cool features. If you want to invest in any market, you will know what market to go into that's pretty hot, you know. And then you also can find your cash buyer in that same system. Okay, and skip trace them and then call them up before you want to send out your marketing, or you can skip trace in that system. I think they charge 30 cents to skip trace in that system. So it's pretty cool. So it's all in one. You just select your list, do the criteria, and then just skip trace and call your cash buyer up. And then before you even invest in that, invest in the marketing, because the marketing can get pretty expensive. You know what I mean? So right now we are trying a new way of saving also, because the marketing can get really, really expensive. So we are now skip tracing our list. Like, this is what's cool about it. You can skip trace the whole entire list that you filter out from that same thing, from that same website, right? And then you can just do cold call, which is the lead is much cheaper than, buying the list from list source. You pay 24 cents. That if you buy more than 60,000 names, okay, that's 24 cents. If you buy less than that, I don't remember how they charge. They charge on how much you buy. But with this, I mean, if you sign up for the lowest you get, it's $97 a month. You get 10,000 names. I mean, that's great for a new investor that's just starting out, right?
So yeah, so I want you guys to take a calculator and do this with me. 10,000 names, and how much is it on list source line per name?
I don't know. If you only get 10,000, I only know that I pay 24 cents when I post 60,000 names.
Okay, you guys gotta understand, we market massive.
Yeah.
Right? We spend a lot of money marketing, so which means when you buy in volume,
it's already cheaper.
Like, it's already cheaper. So ours at 24 cents. Imagine if you only spending, let's just say $500 or $1,000 a month. Let's just say that it's at 30 cents. So if I times it by 30 cents, that's 3,000. So if you guys pull 10,000 names at 30 cents a piece, it's already going to cost you $3,000. Like $3,000 just for the list of the name.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you is that it's free. So the company that we connect with is free. And guess what else? So basically what it is we connect with them. I told them, hey, you know what? This is what we can do for you. All right. And I want to get you guys in the door for best price. What it is that, they'll give you guys a 7 days free trial. And also too is if you need some extra days. So I did talk to the company. I said, well, what if my client needs some extra days? Can you guys hook them up? So if you guys need extra day to test it out, so I already have John jump on it already. He loves it. And you guys got to understand, like, I do, pretty much what I do is I do all the front end, right? So I talk to seller, we lock in the open contract, I sell the deal. Like, I'm not in the marketing end. So she's over in the marketing side. Do you guys understand that the amount of money that we're spending per month to market, we're spending 30 to 40 G's a month in marketing. So if the company was not the best of the best, if there was just something wrong, it costs us a lot of money. So she's very, very picky of which company she used and who we're going to go with to make sure that obviously, we don't want to go through the trial and error anymore. All right, we already got something that we're working with, and that is good. But you always want to look and improve and how we can make it better. So we found this is absolutely great. And I also talked to you guys about expired listing. So instead of worrying about now when you go in a different market, instead of worrying about getting access to the MLS, this is almost like getting access to the MLS.
No, they pull the comp from the MLS. The comp is from the MLS. Instead of go find an agent, pay them a fee or whatever, help them to. Oh, and you know what's so cool about the comps? They are from the MLS. The company is linked to the MLS, so they can pull comps anywhere in the United States. And also, they have a rehab calculator in there. They have a rehab calculator in there to help you determine how much everything is cost, so that you can also, do a, if you have a property, you lock up under contract, you can put like kitchen need to be work or whatever, it'll tell you how much your rehab is. Kitchen cabinet, they'll show you all that, and then they can go to the full training with you and show you how the system works. And I just love it because you can use that and put in a PDF and send it to your buyers. They'll say, oh, this is the ARV, this is the rehab, and this is how much it'll worth and everything like that. I have a rehab calculator in there. It makes it so nice and simple. I'm training up all my 4 of my new VA, well, not new, they're older, but 4 of my VAs to go to this new system. So they're going to be working from there, pulling comps from there, and they're also going to use the rehab calculator. And if you have any question, you can always call them, and they will always help guide you through it. And you can always set up a training and everything. This system, honestly, is really amazing. I saw it last year, and I did not like it at all. And then when my friend said, let's see it again, I see some cool stuff, and I was like, no, I don't really. I saw it last year, it sucked, and my friend kept on convincing me, so I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I'll go to see the new training, see what new feature they have, and they honestly change drastically. They have really cool feature in there. Like, you don't need to go find a realtor to pull comps. Their comps is all on there from the MLS, and they have a record from the county also of the property.
So, which means they can pull tax delinquents,
everything.
Probate?
No.
Okay.
Just tax liens, vacant property, out-of-state owners. Those are like really goal, you guys. Tax lien, out-of-state owner, vacant property, a pretty goal.
Yeah, like for us, it's exciting. It's because you guys gotta understand, we spent like a lot of money just pulling the list from ListSource.
Yeah, we were gonna spend almost $12,000 with my partner to pull a list to do another county together. And now we find this, and we don't need to spend that, we pay the top of the line for this because we pull a lot of lists, So our system is really expensive, but because we pay like almost $600 a month, but we get 100,000 names per month, because we do in volume. So, but you can go ahead when you start out, you can do a free trial, see how you like it. No string attached, and this is no contract. I hate stuff with contract. I'll say I will not sign anything with contract. What if you don't like it, So we just pulled the list and last week, and we did the marketing, and the list is pretty good. Same, like the call volume is pretty good actually. Like the first day, the first drop, we got like 103 calls from the first batch. Today we got, let me see what Marielle, which is my assistant, VA, said we have today for the call. So we have like over 103 call yesterday because they already left the ship. They're shipped at 10 to 7. So today, so far we probably have 100 and something more call coming today. So it's pretty good. The list is pretty good. We keep track of everything, so that's how we know it. But this thing, you can pull comps from the MLS, which I really love.
So the thing is, I want you guys to understand, we're not gonna drop the names. We're not gonna drop the name because it costs us money to really connect with them. We spent $20,000 to go to a masterminding to get exposed to this. All right, you guys. So what it is if that's something you guys are interested in, it is included in the Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint. So the link is in the description. It's $14.95. All right, that's for the Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint. So it gives you this company that you can connect with. Also, too, if you guys can call, you guys can book training with them. I already talked to them already, that they will assist you with every single training that you need in their system. All right?
Yes. And then, the training can be a little bit confusing at first. I mean, you can definitely schedule more than one training. I mean, I'm already, next week is my third training, on different area, how to do things. It's pretty easy once you get a hang of it and play with the system. I suggest go to one training and then play with it. And if you don't get anything, just write down all the questions and then call them and then schedule another training. They can walk you through it. You can run comms so much easier with this system. They have everything. And you get all of this comm is from the MLS.
So for those of you who's pulling your list from ListSource or anywhere, comment below and let me know how much does it cost you per name. I mean, and then time that for the amount of money that you are going to pay for this package. So now I'm going to start taking questions, right? So we're not going to drop the detail of the company. If that's something you're interested in, if you feel like that's going to save you money, if you feel like that's going to help you, that's going to take your business to the next level, the link is in the descriptions. It's the Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint. All right, it's the Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint. Like I said, the wife's going to show you how to train all the VA, where to hire the VA. If this is for those of you who want to scalp your business, but it's not just that. Like if you were just starting out, you start pulling. It's already going to save you that money from pulling from ListSource.
I know. It saves you so much money. I mean, look at this, you guys. You get 10,000 name, okay?
For free.
You don't have to market the 10,000 name. You can get those 10,000 name and you just market whatever you can afford. But like the vacant list, I think you should definitely market that. Out-of-state owner, liens, those are really, really good. The rest of them, you can just use high equity or whatever and then just skip trace them and call them. Do cold call, there's 10,000 names in there. You gotta get a deal. I mean, if you spend $97 a month, I mean, that's nothing, With ListSource, you can't even buy, you probably buy like just a little bit of list for $97 and you're done. With this, you get the comms, you get the MLS comms, you get tax lien, vacant, they have everything there. The filter is so nice. So nice.
And how much do they charge to skip trace per name?
30 cents for the regular account.
So 30 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to use their skip trace, I mean, Skip Genie or whatever is pretty cheap. It's 25, a little bit cheaper, 5 cents cheaper, but you can always pull the list and then go skip it.
Yeah, so you can pull the list for free, and then you can use Skip Genie if you want to save the extra 5 cents to go and skip trace. But in the Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint, it's going to include the affiliate link to this company. All right, the affiliate link to this company that we're actually using. And also too is I'm going to share with you our marketing company. You also going to get discount on the postcard. We're going to share with you the top postcard that we use that yield us the results.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So there's only a couple postcard in there that works super, super well. But if you go to their company, they have a bunch of them. We test out a bunch of them. All right, so we narrowed down to two or three of them that works really, really well and gets the phone ringing off the hook. And so if you go to their sites, it's like 51 or 52 cents per postcard. But if you use our link, it's only going to cost you about 41 or 43 cents. Even though you guys don't think that is a lot, but if you are spending between $500 to $1,000 per month marketing, over a period of 12 months, it's going to save you almost $1,500. So, I mean, we can open up for questions. If you guys have any question about any marketing, anything.
You know what's my favorite feature in this system is? It's the cash buyer. Let's say if you go into that area, right? You go into that area and you pick out, it'll show you what area is hot to even go into, okay? You get the cash buyer already in your hand. You just need to skip trace them and call them and ask what criteria they're looking for. I mean, I skip traced a couple of area already and we got some new cash buyer, didn't we?
Yeah, so we tested out for one city, right? And then she pulls it up and how long did it take you to get 37 names?
Just a couple minutes.
So basically you guys just need to pull up the city, just a click. it spits out 37 names of cash buyer that buys the property, but it'll show you how much they bought it for, how much they sold the property for.
Yeah, that's what's cool about it, because it will tell you if this is the real cash buyer, because they buy the property and then they relist it.
So they buy it, they fix it, they show you how did they show you pictures?
Some of the property, not all the property.
So some of the property, it shows you the before picture that they bought it for, and then after
I don't
the
know
rehab.
about that one, but they might before and after.
And then they got phone number and they got email address. So off of the 37 name, we call them. We got 3 solid buyers. I mean, the ratio is not that much, but imagine 37 name and you get 3 solid buyers. Like, these are solid buyers. Like, we know that they're active and they're buying properties.
Yeah, but the list I give you, don't you have like?
And that's just one city.
But don't you have already some of the buyer you have in there already?
One of the buyers in there we have already. That's why I know that. That's why I know the list is real. And 2 of the other buyers, we call up, we talk to them, verify, send out the deals to them, so they are legit buyers. Let me see if you guys have. So any questions you want to talk about? Anything that you guys want to talk about? Will you have VA training available for these products? Yes, right? In the package, my wife's going to show you how to train the VA, what to pay them, what kind of bonus to give them, how to interview your VA, because it's very important. You got to understand, like, when you bring on a new employee, you got to train them, and that's the time where it's going to cost you money, is to train them up, right? That's when it costs you money. It's the time that you train them. And if you go through a couple, you want to make sure that you have the right question to ask them. Set up expectations. We'll show you which company we hire the VA from. Right? We show you which company we hire the VA from, so you can go to exact same company to hire the VA. And our VA, they lock up deals. They put deals up under contract. Right now, my job is mainly the transactional coordinator. So I'm actually the one that's selling the deal.
Yeah, but we already hired 2 new ones to train them up. So they are going to be doing everything, so we don't have to do anything at all. It's all about investing in yourself, and also if you already have the money that you invested, reinvest it back into yourself and learn more skills, or you know what I mean? And just if you cannot handle any more, you don't like the calls, you can always, hire a VA to do it,
Lon, they asked you is which strategies do you recommend?
What strategy?
Nathan, what do you mean? Which strategies do you recommend? And you guys, all we're gonna do is we're gonna go to 7 o'clock, so that's 1 hour. So any question you guys have about maybe scaling up your business, whatever you're doing right now, how to build a team, drop it in a comment. I mean, it's really hard to get her on. So any question you guys have, let's go. So which strategies do you recommend? I'm not exactly sure which strategies you recommend, Nathan. What type of motivated seller list do you target, Lon?
Motivated seller list?
Yeah, like what list?
I like high equity. I mean, even vacant. Everybody okay, you guys, you got to remember, you always have to have the homeowner have equity, okay? If they don't have any equity, we can't not put stuff under contract, So I like them to at least have 30% of equity.
So 30% or more?
Yes, 30% to 100%, at least 30% of equity.
Okay. The next one is, what positions do you hire your VA?
The first, it depends. Well, if you don't like calling and you want to pull the list and have them cold call, that's the first person I would hire. Right? To have them do all the call back for you, set up the appointment. If you're already good at talking on the phone and you can get the lock up, then the appointment costs not that much. The call, the incoming call or the cold call, that's what is a lot of work. I would sub that one out first.
How much does it cost to hire 3 VA? So how much it costs per VA?
What? You need 3 of them?
Yeah.
You need all 3 of them?
Yeah, I mean, Lon, if they want 3 VA, they want 3 VA. So how much does it cost to get 3 VA?
3 VAs.
Or how much it costs to get 1 VA? So they'll know.
It's probably $1,700 with the company that I'm using right now.
So $1,700 for 3 VA?
One.
1 VA.
Yes.
So $1,700 for one VA, and that's with the company. That's going through a company. So what that means is that you tell them your criteria, right, of what you're expecting your VA to do. They'll find the VA. You interview the VA. You choose to hire or not. But if you want to independently go hire your own VA, then they're only like, I don't know, $5, $5 an hour. So let me see here. What's the cost to sign up to the RVM? So there is no cost to sign up to the RVM. So this program here has everything for you. You pay 90. Well, you have to purchase the Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint. Well, in there we have that company. You can connect with them. So the Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint is $14.95. But once you go in there, we pretty much give you our entire business blueprint. That company, the marketing company that we're using, so you can send out, the postcard for our kind of discount. And so you don't have to pay the RVM system. You know how you go to other company where you pay them like $300 or $200 or $400 a month to use their RVM? No, it's already included in here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
$97 and you get 10,000 names. That's for the lowest. They have the middle and they have the highest, okay? $97 and then you get, you will get RVM, skip tracing is already in there. I mean, you have to pay extra for skip tracing and RVM, right? Ringless voicemail. But you got to remember, this ringless voicemail thing can get very scary. You can get a fine of $2,000. So you got to remember to find a company after you get the list and scrub your list before you drop the voicemail. I heard Florida is very strict still. So if you guys in Florida, don't do it. Okay?
I didn't know anything
But
about
I
it.
know that RVM is very, very crazy right now. It works very well. Okay? So I'm going to test it out, but I'm going to have to hire a company to scrub the list. Do not call list. If they're on a do not call list, you do it, you get a $2,000 fine, I heard.
Does your VA call every day?
Yep.
Dude, I mean, we get phone call every day because the amount that we're marketing, and they do cold call.
They do cold call when we have not a lot incoming calls. I have them, they are supposed to at least call 175 calls a day. Okay? And they got to leave all the voicemails. And also, that's what they do. They just hit their target. So, they do 175 calls a day. And every day they do 175 calls. There's deals somewhere in there all the time, There's got to be deals if you do your marketing right.
And then how does your VA give the information? So Nathan, pretty much in the Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint, that's what we're gonna give you is the entire business blueprint. All right. Since we do it all virtually, so we don't have an office. I mean, our office is at home. I typically go to Starbucks or I go anywhere there's Wi-Fi. I just whip out my laptop and game on from me, man. But as far as so our team is virtual. Yep. So all of these girls are from the Philippines. The only one that's here is she's one of our purchase manager, and she's from here. But all of them is from the Philippines, and we'll show you. We do all the meeting on Skypes, but we'll show you all the company and all the platform that we use. Right, to build our virtual business.
Yeah, if you guys are at that level right now, I really recommend to hire people because if you can you make 175 calls a day? But they can. They're used to it. The Filipino people, most of them work in the VA industry or like call centers, so they're like so used to it. Like who can make 175 calls a day? I'd be bored out of my mind.
Well, the thing is, like, there are people out there that can do it. Obviously, if you have the money, then I would rather spend the money, right, to buy your time, right? Yeah. Instead of putting out your time because you just want to save some money. Does that make sense, you guys? Because it's not about, you got to understand, anybody can do it for a day, for a week, for a month, but who can do it for years after years? This is a business. It's not like, I can do 175 call a day. Yeah, try it out for a month, man. Oh, you're good? Try it out for 3 months. Try it out for 6 months. Try it out for a year.
It's going to warn you out.
Right? It's going to warn you out. And also, too, is you got to understand those kind of calls does not make you money. It's basically just a filtering. So you pay somebody. If you're starting out with low budget, I wouldn't recommend going to a company to hire the VA. Maybe you can self-hire the VA. right? Go independently find your VA and hire them, because then you can only pay you pay them like $4 or $5 an hour.
Yeah, but you have to filter them out really good.
And you can drive Uber to make $10 an hour. Okay, let me see here.
But the VAs is really awesome, you guys. They are like, their English is even way better than mine. They know how to.
No, they're not. I mean,
they are.
They're good.
No.
All right.
Have you heard Tina and Lyra?
I heard them on. I trained them today. Like, they're good. I mean, almost the same. Right? They're good.
They're so good, and they're very on point if you train them well. Okay, the key is to train them very well and on point. You know what I mean? It's just, you gotta be there. If you say you're gonna be there 10 o'clock to train them, be there 10 to train them, and you gotta make sure their day is full of tasks. That's the key. If you already make them bad at the beginning, it's over. Let me tell you that. It's over.
Yeah. So my wife is super strict on that. So
yep.
She's all about, when you bring her on board, you gotta set the rules, the expectation, and you gotta lead by example.
Yeah.
So she's just saying, if one is run, if they're already ruined, you must get rid of them.
Because they're now just so used to, so it's the key is to train them very well when you first have them, and make sure you already have all the tasks ready for the full 8-hour works or a 4-hour work part-time.
So real estate, the Lawn Supermarketing Blueprint is $14.95. The link is in the description, $14.95. But let me tell you, if you are planning to pull lists, if you're serious about this business, just pulling the list from List Yours or any other company would have cost you at least 30 cents per name. All right? But I'm telling you, this is free. You don't have up to 10,000 names. It's free.
That's a lot of names. I mean,
that's a lot of names. And if you guys want to go up to 50,000 names, then it's $397 a month. So let me see here. How many hours does the VA work on?
8 hours.
8 hours.
I mean, if you don't have that much money and you only need them part-time, then just hire them part-time.
Yeah. Yep.
And remember, when you go and interview, anybody that already have my marketing blueprint, if you go and interview, always remember, if you don't like that VA or the 3 VA they give you, move on. Tell them I need the one to speak better English. That's it.
Also too is to let me see here.
We just hired 2 new ones for a transaction coordinator, so they can sell the deals and everything like that.
So how many VA do we have right now, Lon?
With our company?
Just all together. I mean, how many? Yeah, just all together. Like, how many are you managing?
I don't know, like 12 or something.
They're all from the Philippines.
They're all from the Philippines, except for Robin.
Yeah, except for Robin's the purchase manager.
And Jean is the VA. She's a purchase manager also. Elaine's the VA. She's a purchase manager also. And she locked you under contract over the phone in the Philippines. Okay? And she's great at it. They always lock stuff under contract. They just follow the script. Okay? And they just lock stuff under contract.
Tana Stanley, House Invest 2018. Do you have a company that gives you several different telephone numbers to use? Yes. That's also going to be covered in the Lawn Supermarketing Blueprint. It's $14.95. The link is in the description for those of you who are really looking to take your game and to really save money, man. It's not just saving money, but this is an all-in-one. Like, you go to one store, you can just discontinue all the rest.
And
except for your CRM.
You know what I like about this? They let you 7-day tryout, They give you 7-day tryout, and there's no contract. You can cancel anytime you like if you don't like it. That's what's great about it. I would never, pay $600 and be in a contract for like a year or something. Like some company, you have to be in a contract. Never, ever do contract when you don't know if it's great or not, But so far, I really, really like this system. My VA actually really like it. She run comms too, and she really liked the system. It makes it really easy because they have a rehab calculator in there, which is really awesome. And my other VA that's going to be selling it can use it, and then also she can, find the photo and the spreadsheet. It'll say how many bedroom, bathroom, everything is in there. And the property that you want to sell, you can pull the cash buyer around that area.
And the thing is, you guys got to understand that Let me tell you something. So when we went to this collective genius, right? You guys gotta understand there are guys in the collective genius that are making like 500,000 plus per month. All right, and we all have our strength and we all have our weakness. Our strength is a lot of them cannot believe that our VA can lock property up on the contract and can sell deals. Like they do it, and not just that, but they do it all virtually.
Yeah, they pay their guys like they pay their
The acquisitions or something like that.
yeah
I can't even pronounce that
100K
word.
a year, and I was like, what the
100G a year. The acquisitions
so
go
now
out.
so now they're just like calling me up, hustling me to help me to train them, and I was like,
Ain't cheap.
I ain't cheap, sorry.
So, does the blueprint include the script? No, it does not. The law does not include the script.
It basically give you guys all the system, the marketing, the postcard that we use, that we track, you know. Like
Oh my gosh.
We use a lot of postcard, you guys. Listen, we use a lot of postcard that didn't work out, and I give you guys all the greatest postcard that we use in there that make your phone ring off the hook.
Okay.
And that will work everything, because your phone, if you don't market it right, you choose the wrong postcard, your phone, it's not gonna ring, and it's just
It's just a waste of money.
It's just a waste of money. I mean, this stuff I already tracked.
And then she'll show you which list to pull, how to pull it. She'll go through exactly, show you how to pull it. But we're not gonna use the list source anymore.
Yeah.
So but I connect with this company. They will do it for you for free. So they'll train you for free. They're not gonna charge you for free.
Yeah, so with that, you guys can just go ahead and tell them, you know, like from the criteria that I pull, you can just tell them, they'll show you how to do how I pull it, you know.
Yeah, so just say, hey, I want to do exactly what Lon does.
Yeah, like how I pull my list, you know, and they will show you.
Okay, so we have a question here, and let's be real and let's be honest here. Trav Greatness said, I'm a newbie. Should I purchase the marketing blueprint? Well, Trav, let me ask you, man, how much money do you have and how much money are you planning to market? If you're not going to plan to market any money, dude, like if you're not planning to market, dude, then don't buy it. All right, don't buy it. Save that money, don't buy it. Okay, so my whole thing is I want you guys to save money, but also too is making sure that it is worth it for you, that it makes sense. Yeah. It's not just about selling you something that you're not gonna use, man.
Yeah, so don't waste your money.
Don't waste your money.
If you're not committed, you know, like before when we go to all this seminar and stuff like that. Like, we pay so much money because we know we are committed. We don't care about the price. I need to get my result. I need to have freedom. I need to have my life where I want to be. Live, travel, do whatever I want, sleep in whenever I want, work a couple of hours a day if I want to, okay? I don't want to be trapped, because we used to have a business in the mall where I used to work like freaking 11 hours a day. I mean, I was making great money, like $400K, something like that a year, okay? But I was like working all the freaking time, freaking exhausted. Like I'm like when it's sunny outside and they have a glass window on the top, I feel like I'm a bird trapped inside. That's why I wanted something new. I wanted something free. I wanted something more out of life, you know what I mean? Just wanted to be free, you know? And I was like, when we start real estate and then Khang started flipping, it was like freaking hell. Hell, it's the same shit. Freaking hell. He was always gone. I was always running the mall business. I don't know what's going on. And we stumbled up on wholesaling and just changed my world, you know? Just changed my life, you know? It's so much better. No string attached and not a lot of money, stuck into the rehab or something like that, where it can get really scary, you know? You don't want to do rehab, trust me. It's terrible.
Yeah,
terrible business.
Yeah, man. I mean, Lon tell you how it is, man. Yes, she does.
I tell you how it is.
Lon, do you have Lon, dude? You guys don't want to connect with Lon's sister. They're all old, man. They ask you, does Lon have sister? No, she does. She does, but they're all old.
My sister's freaking crazy. She called me saying, give her a hair scrunchie. One of them. I'm like, okay, like I'm in like an important meeting. She called me like 5 times. Can you give me some hair scrunchie? I was like, why can't you just go buy a fucking hair scrunchie? It's not even that much money. I'm just like, oh my God. Okay, whatever. She's crazy. Some of them are really nice though, but they're much older. But my niece are cuter. They're young and cute, but they're crazy also. But this system is really cool, you guys. If you have some extra money and you already make some money, you want to invest in it, I actually really like the system. I already test out the list. That's why I tell you guys it's really good, like list source. The list is really good. Okay, so that's why we already tested out and everything and see result on it before, you know. I don't want to sell something that's like really shitty to people and just like, you know how some of the seminar that we went to, it's like you don't fucking learn shit. Okay, we spend like freaking $5,000 each time we go. That's not including hotel costs, food costs, and I left my business so my employee can work, you know. And it's just so much cost, and I go there, I didn't learn shit. Like I would never, I don't like how they do that kind of stuff, you know. I believe repeat client, I believe, you know, to give the at the value. People work hard for their money. I just didn't like how a lot of real estate guru, you know, try to sell a bunch of shit that's like they never even did real estate. I just realized that when I go to CG, a bunch of people tell me, oh, that guy never did real estate, dude. He just sells stuff. I'm like, what?
Oh,
this is
God.
a joke, and I was listening to their course and shit. I was like,
please don't call me buddies.
I'm
Okay, Lord.
I'm not gonna mention some name, but I'm like, what? He never done any deal ever. He was just a salesman.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
You know
Calm
what I mean?
down, girl. Come on.
But anyways, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool.
So the thing is, here's what I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to understand that, like, the wife and I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Like, people said the process is fun. Dude,
sucks.
Let me tell you something. When my wife and I are going to all these seminars, we were thinking about saving every little thing, right? Oh, book the hotel, book the cheapest room, right?
Yeah.
Get the flight, try and get the cheapest one. Like, everything was cut, save, right? So we understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, 'cause
this is your hard-earned working money.
Yeah.
So, like I was telling you guys this morning, it's you think it's like it's easy to go out there and get somebody's money and then go and sleep good at night, right?
I don't like that.
Like, you know what I mean? If you don't know, if you don't feel like you add value in it and you can go to sleep at night, dude, it's tough, man. Because I was there. My wife and I like gotta decide. We take the money, invest it, we pray. We're like, oh, hope this is the seminar that will change our life. Hope that this is a seminar that will get us the connection that we need. Hope that there's somebody there that we can meet. That hope that, you know, we wish and we pray, because this is our hard-earned working money. Sweat, blood, and tears. I'm telling you.
Yeah, like stuff
you know what I mean?
For 11 hours and meet all crazy ass people. Like, have some crazy ass man petting my hair. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna smack you right now. Don't pet me. Anyways, we have some crazy people we meet at the mall, okay? One of my employee, she's like freaking 16. She have a 50-year-old man slap her butt. I was surprised. Robin, my manager, she's pretty bitchy. She didn't do anything about it. If I was there, I would have said something. That's not cool. She's like 16. But, you know, like we've been in the mall, you know, we meet all kind of people, we sales. We know how it is to earn money, you know, hard work. And I don't, you know, if you don't feel comfortable, don't buy anything, you know. But we are, you know, I told Khang all the time, if you don't add value, just don't sell stuff that people. I mean, you can sell stuff because everything we learn costs money, okay? Everything that we learn costs money. I told him all the time, if you can't add value, don't sell shitty stuff to people. I don't like that. I don't like that kind of business. Please don't get into it. I just don't like that, you know.
Yeah, so that why those of you who purchased my step-by-step guide how to virtually wholesale, you know, I did send an email saying that if there's any step that I'm missing in there, just let me know and I'll do a video. If I feel like it is part of the package, I'll do a video and I'll send it to you.
And then we are actually investing. We're not just one of those people that is just selling course that never did one real estate deal.
Dude, like,
we do this in and out every day.
Like, dude, you guys listen. Do you know how much money I can make if I just reduce my costs? Like saying, oh, my package is this much, my mentoring is going to be this. Like, do you know how much money I can make from that? But dude, that's not what we're in for, man. Right? Because right now, you guys got to understand, our main business is wholesaling. Right? This is just the side. But the thing is, you guys got to understand, for those of you who went through, like us, many years of spending the money, pulling the list, right? Pulling the list,
yeah,
skip trace, so much money. And now we're giving you access to this.
You know, we actually tried out already. That's why we let you know it's great or not. I mean, I had it for like a week and a half already, you know, and got the list, dropped the marketing, the cost rolling in. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. And the comp is pretty cool. It's from the MLS. If you don't know how to do it, I mean, they can train you very well how to use the system to pull your comps accurately, you know? That's what I like about it. Before you invest in that area, like the county that you want to invest in or whatever, you can already find a cash buyer in there. Okay, and you can also find the cash buy, call them up before you send out your marketing, or skip trace and do cold call also.
Jonathan said, Jonathan asked, how much money do you spend? Do you spend or do you spend? Do we spend or do you spend? How much money? I guess he's asking him. Jonathan said, how much money do you spend? Recommend? Yeah, do you recommend to spend a month just starting out?
For marketing?
Yeah, if they're just starting out.
Well, it depends how much time you have to answer the calls. You know, but I think to start out, just pull the list and do cold calls. Okay, that's a cheaper way. But if you have a little bit more money, then do the marketing, and then make sure you're very organized. If you don't have a system, organize with a spreadsheet and make sure you call them back, and and just whenever you have time.
Yeah. So for me, is that it's more of a consistency.
Yeah.
So you have $2,000, you'd be like, hey, Khang, if I have $2,000, that's all I got. Dude, try to find other ways. If you're looking about marketing, then you got to make sure that I would break $2,000 into $500. That way you can get at least 4 months out of it, right? Yep, that way you can get 4 months out of it. So every single month you're spending $500. It's consistent. That is what's going to get you the results. It's being consistent, sending out the marketing every single month like that over and over and over again.
Yes.
So you must have that $500 coming in every single month for you to market.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be consistent with your marketing.
So,
it's so important.
Yeah. So I'm thinking if you're starting out, I would say start with $500 and see how much calls you're getting in.
Yeah.
Okay. Do not take all $2,000 and just dump it into marketing. That's no good because what's going to happen is you're going to get a bunch of calls in. You can't handle it. Right? You're going to lose deal left and right. You're going to run like crazy. And then after that, the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you get no calls. You want to spread them out so that way your call is consistent so you can handle the call.
That's right. We always spread our call. Like if we have a list that's 60,000 names, well, we just pull a list that's 63,000 name, right? So that list, we would split it in 4 and then do the marketing, 1 each week.
Jonathan, what program are we talking about, dude? We're talking about the lawn super marketing blueprint. The link is in the description. If you want to buy it, it's $14.95 and it will blow you away. It's really going to save you a boatload of money, man. Like a boatload of money.
Try it. See how you guys
like it.
Yeah,
try it and see how you like it.
Because I really actually like it. I don't like to sell some stupid stuff that, if it doesn't give any value to anyone, I think it's so dumb. I mean, like, we already making a bunch of money. I don't need to be doing that kind of shady shit. I don't really like that kind of stuff either because I've been there, done that. I see how those seminars is so crappy.
Talking about seminars, listen to me. When the wife and I was going to seminars, the one thing that I really, really want to actually see at a seminar is the speaker doing deals live. Like that's what I really wanted to see. I want to see them calling seller back. I want to see them talking to buyers. I want to actually see them doing deals so I can gain the experience from that, right? None of that happens. A lot of this going on. A lot of talking.
Oh my God. Hell of motivation.
Yeah, no. Okay, so...
Maybe that's good for a while, but if you keep going at it, like people will start to notice. So much motivation, I can understand a little bit of motivation to get people going and excited, but all they do is just freaking motivate you. It's so dumb. Like, it's no real action step. There's no step-by-step to do shit, and just wasting so much money. It's like, if I were to turn back the time, I would be like, oh my God, what a waste of money. So much seminar and all this speaker, like, don't even do deals anymore. They did it like 50 years ago. They're not even updated, They like give you the website that's like so old, Nobody even uses it these days, But we are still in business. We do it in and out, I mean, like, I just like the business where, you add value and then people pay for it is fine. Then we add the value, but don't then.
Let me tell you something. Listen to me. The next time that you see a mentor or somebody that you want to mentor, ask them this question. Put me on a live call with seller. I want to hear you talk to seller live on the phone. Dude, you can quickly determine if they are doing the business or they're not. So guess what's going to happen? When you guys go to the Maxwell event, that's what I'm doing. That's what we want. When I first started out, that's what I want. When we were going to seminars, that's what we're seeking for. So that's what I'm giving you guys. So bring your deals. We'll make call and we'll do deals live, like real actual deals. Not just talking about BS and not just talking about my deals. No motivations. You guys can find that on my channel. You guys can find that on other people's channel. But we're gonna do deals.
Motivation is great, you know, but just keep up it's about consistency, you know, just like me with my diets, right? I have to go grind every day, you know, like I have to do what's I need to do to get where I want to be, you know, like I have to eat on point. I have to do the workout. No one's going to do it for me. Okay. I mean, with this business, you have money, you can train up your team to do it for you and you can be free. You know, that's what I like about this business. You free like a bird. That's what I like about this business. Bird. You know, like I feel like when I was in the mall, like this glass, I was like looking outside, so beautiful. I want to go outside. Nope, I'm trapped inside. Oh, there's snow. I want to play in the snow. Nope, I'm trapped inside because I have to work. You know, I mean, I have a lot of employees working for me too, but I need to be there also to make sales because, you know, they're not as great, even though I train them very, very great, but sometimes they're not motivated. If I'm there, then they're more motivated to work, you know?
So, I mean, some of you guys talk about deals and ask me about deals. I'm just going to start naming some, like, these are my, like, before checks here, the wholesale deals checks that I closed, right? The wife won't let me put them on anymore. She said this is getting way too much.
He's just getting real crazy.
So, let me tell you here, this one is $15,000, $10,000, $137,260, $45,918, $8,500, $15,000, $46,502, $35,330, $56,000, $10,500, $75,500, $7,500, $53,726, $10,000, and then obviously I got some more on this side as well. So I mean, so some of you guys ask me, and I understand why you're asking me that. If you're asking me that, it's because Khang. What? So I'm listening to you, but what do you got to show? I understand that, man. I understand that when I listen to people, right? When I try to work out, right? This guy trying to show me how to get a six-pack ab, but he's keep on wearing his tank top. I said, dude, rip off the tank top, bro. I want to see if I do what you say, am I going to get the results? And if I see the result on you, then I know if I put in the work, then I can too do it. So I understand. I understand some of you guys comment, say, Khangs, you know, so that's why I'm showing you, I'm telling you all of that. So, because I understand, right? I go through the fitness. I follow this guy, honestly. He keep on wearing a tank top. I like, dude, like you show me do this app, but if you don't have any app, then I don't want to follow you, bro. Right? Because you got to understand, teaching and results is different. You want to follow the person that got the result that you want. Because if you do what they do, then there's no reason why you couldn't get the results. Does that make sense? So if he's teaching and he's not doing and he doesn't get the results, then I'm following the wrong guy.
Guys, driving for dollars, I think that's like so old-fashioned. I mean, we have cell phone now. I mean, just get Trace and call them. Driving around is a waste of time. I don't think that's, you know.
So, okay. So
that's to me. That's what I think.
That's what she thinks. So let me tell you guys something. When you hear people, oh, I drive for $1, I got a deal. Or I go door knocking, I got a deal. I cold call, I got a deal. Listen to me. You got to ask them, what is the story behind it? How long did it took them? How many hours did they have to put into it?
Yeah, when you can just sit there and pound out the phone.
You don't understand, man.
You know? And how do we pull the list? Usually the list, I would like vacant, tax liens, and out-of-state owner. Those are really good. But also, you got to make sure they have at least 30% of equity and more, okay? Always. You can. I mean, if they don't have any equity, there's no room for us to make money.
So you guys have any question, please don't hold back. Ask it right now. It's really hard to get the wife on. Those of you who want to follow me on Instagram I post checks. I post you guys. I'm actually doing deals, talking to sellers, talking to buyers. So go on there, follow me on Instagram, hit me up. Let's go. For those of you who ask about the Khang Seller Script, listen to me. Those of you who said, hey, Khang, I got a good script. Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever locked a deal up on a contract over the phone? Like never met the seller, never see the property, all over the phone. If you say yes, let me ask you question number 2. Have a VA Can a VA do that?
That's what all the CG people are doing right now.
Come on, man.
They're hitting me up for the VA. If my VA from the Philippines can do it, why can't you?
Oh man, like if I were her, honestly, you guys, if I were her, like because she knows all the marketing and she does all the training, and I do more like talking to seller, dealing with buyers, dude, I would have freaking killed all of these guys at CG because I would have charged them heavy load. Because you know why? They got dough.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean? They got dough, so we're gonna charge them a heavy load. But so the thing is, you guys gotta understand, like everyone in there, you guys, these are powerhouse. You think it's easy to get in those CG? You have to have an X amount of net worth, right? Your net worth have to be X amount. You have to do X amount of deals per year to get into those. Some of these guys in there, you know, some of them are doing less than we are. Some are doing the same amount that we are. Some of them are making $500,000, even more than that per month. So there's some freaking powerhouse in there.
Yeah.
And like I said, everybody have their weakness and their strength. Our strength, everybody was hands down saying, how do you train your VA to even get deals, lock deal? I have so much trouble. I can't do it with my VA.
They don't even have a VA.
Yeah, they don't. But because some of them gave up. Because they can't train the VA to do that. It's so I would say the training and because of the script. Lon, what's your IG? Someone's asking you for Insta. Here, let me punch it in.
Yeah, you guys, you know what with this?
She only do Snapchat. She's no fun.
I know. I'm so boring. It's just me and Robin with Snapchat. Which is Robin. Robin is my employee from the mall that came with me to the real estate world because she's a hustler.
So, okay, comps. See, people are asking, finding comps for property. This system has it.
Yeah, the comp is from the MLS.
Comps is directly from the MLS. You can pull up your cash buyer within minutes.
Yeah, and it's good.
Pull up the cash buyer. They have their phone number and the email address if it's available. Phone number and email address, one or the other, or sometimes both. And then you can just call them up.
Yeah, call them up, email them.
And then they have like it's what's called a heat map. So you'll be able to go on there. You don't need to do any research or anything like that.
And target the area that you want that's hot.
Target the area in your area that you want is hot. Like it will show you which one is hot in your area.
And then you just get the pen thing they have, and you just circle that area that you want to work on. It will show you how many names there are, whatever, etc. I mean, the company can just walk you through the whole training. I mean, I can't explain the whole training. I went to 2 training already. It's just a lot to just explain,
Listen to this one. Real estate, Khang, I need you to donate to me. Let me be the test dummy. Check out for 30 days and see how I does your wife's system show you how equity is in the property? Like they're asking, like, does the system show you, like, if you pull up that property, does it show you how much equity in that property they have?
To the dot.
To the dot.
They tell you how much they have in the mortgage left and how much equity they have in that property. It's freaking crazy.
There you go. You go.
So you can check it out. But I usually I post so much. I'm not going to look at every single property. I just know that I want 30% of equity or more in everything, okay? Tax lien, vacant, out-of-state owner. I just want to make sure they have equity. If they don't have equity, then there's no point.
And the thing is, listen to you guys, it's not, some of you guys said, hey, I want your VA. Dude, like the wife, she can pick any VA and train them up, right? Train them up using the Khang Seller Script package. Train them up, and then she can lock you up in a contract. Yeah. So it can be any VA, it's just the training and the script. So for those of you who said, Khang, I got a good script, I can go do my own script. That's my question for you. My question for you is, have you locked you up on a contract virtually? Never seen the seller, never seen the property. If you say yes, have someone else has a VA done it. If you say no, then dude, my Khang script will freaking blow you out the water.
Yeah, I mean, if they can follow the script and get deal and they're from the Philippines, I mean, why not you? Why? You can do it. You just got to stick to the process. I know a lot of people, in real estate, they try, or a lot of people tried out for a little bit and then they're like, oh, I'm bored. I'm going to go try a new career or something, You got to stick with it like glue until you make it. Okay. Dude,
I'm going to show you guys something here. I don't know if I have time. Some of you guys call and said, please donate to me. Some of us don't have money. Let me show you guys something, man. Shit. listen, you guys cannot come to me and say this kind of things, because you know why? From the age of 6, I was already working and helping out my family. Listen, so I'm going to show you guys a quick clip. When I go back to my country, I'm going to show you guys the real life, the life that you guys are taking for granted right now. For some of you who say, let me show you a quick clip. Hold on a second. You guys hang in there with me. Where is it? Hold on a second. This will shut some of you guys that said, "Oh, Khang, I don't have money. I don't do this. I can't." Dudes, you guys can't even go. Oh man, where is it? I hope I didn't delete it. Hold on a second.
You know, and I really understand how you guys, you know, work hard for your money and you just have a little bit to start out. I totally understand that. You know, I've been there, you know. I used to live in the trailer in the back with my mom, you know what I mean? And I totally understand all that. I didn't grow up like with fabulous life or anything like that, you know. I have to work hard for everything that I want, you know, and that I know that I can do it, you know. I just work hard, save my money, invest in myself. Invest in yourself will pay you infinity, okay? Think about that. Invest in yourself will pay infinity. We always want to learn something new. We want to invest in ourselves. Like, we still learning stuff, you know, from other people. We try to join masterminding. It costs money. We always want to invest in yourself because the more you learn, the more money you earn. That's just how it is, you know. And when I was younger already, I already have the saving habit, you know. So I want to save and reinvest all my saving until like I'm happy, and then I can just buy things I like now, you know. Like before, I would never buy stuff I like. I would save everything. Now I just, you know, I feel more free. I buy the things I like, you know, do stuff I like, travel. Like me and Khang are about to go to Vietnam here for a whole month, but you know, I might miss my dog and come home early. We're just gonna take off, go a whole month, and just I try to train everybody up so they can work. You know, I want to have a business. I don't want to have, you know what I mean, have a job, own a job. You know, I want to have a business where everybody's working, even if I'm sick, they're still bringing in the money and everything, you know. But yeah.
So, any other questions? I'm gonna try to pull this thing up, and I'm gonna show you this, man. Like when I show you this, it's not just it's in the movie, but I actually witnessed this. So I just can't wait. Like when you guys come to me and you guys say that, you guys said it to the wrong person, man. You guys said it to a guy who grew up in a mud hut, worked in the rice field at the age of 7 and 8. At 6, I was already working. Coming over here when I was 9 and 10, I was working picking blueberries, strawberry, raspberry, beans, cucumbers, while other kids are having a great summer, hang out with their friends and their family. I was working. Shit. So listen to me. Oh my God, I can't wait till I pull this up. So those of you who said you don't have money because you don't want to do anything. You want anything for free. You want the easy way.
Listen, even if we give it to you for free, you know what the thing free is? It's just not good. You know why? Look at my family. They can get stuff for free. They just don't do anything about it. Only when you pay for it, that's when you value it. That's how we are. I don't know why we're like that. We only value the stuff we pay for. You know? And everything that we learn, you know, like, I mean, if I was to learn everything for free from everyone, I would have teach you guys everything for free right now. But everything that we learn, we have to spend money. We have to spend our investment that we save. There's risk, all sorts of things. You know, we learn everything. We literally pay our way, you know. Save our money, pay our way, go to the masterminding, learn more stuff, and hopefully can add more value to you guys so you guys can change your life, because, you know, this business is actually really awesome. You have a lot of freedom. I mean, you can, if you have everything going, like you have your VA, the one that's filtering the call, the one that's calling the appointment back, you have your transaction coordinator all set up. I mean, you basically don't do much, but keep an eye on them, make sure they do their job. You know, and I always try to motivate them. I always try to give them good bonus. I always give them like commission on everything they do. So they're so motivated. You know, that's how you motivate people, money. That's how I motivate all my VA. And they're very excited. They're on point. They're happy, you know, and they don't want much because they're from the Philippines. I heard they told me that hair cut and wash there is $2. It's so cheap. Hair dye there is like $5 or something. Like the really high-end salon is $10. So, you know, they don't, like, you just give them a little bit and it makes them happy, you know. And I really like them. They're very grateful, actually. You know, unlike a lot of us over here, you know, we just sometimes forget that how luxury we live already, you know.
You go ahead and answer some question, Lon.
Script.
I'm beef up on this. Man, I saved this video because I wanted to share with you
How
guys
do I
so
get cash
bad.
buyer out of state? How do you get cash buyer out of state?
This
That
program.
program. Have cash buyer anywhere in the U.S. you want. Pull them up. Call them, because you know what I believe in this thing is that there's a filter in there that you can see. They bought a property. Let's say they bought a property in 6 months ago, and then they list it. You know, and they profit the difference. You can tell in there when they buy the property and when they list the property and how much they're making. Well, we don't know exactly how much they're making, but we know the spread, you know? Like the property I was looking at earlier, they bought it 6 months ago and they list it now. They obviously investor, and the margin that they're about to get is $200K. I mean, I don't know how much their rehab is, but I know they're a cash buyer. They're legit cash buyer. What? And the property they buy, before it wasn't nice, and then after that they fix it up. They have the picture in MLS. You can see all that. It's really cool. So try out that system. Co-violation. I don't really do co-violation that much. I just like equity, tax, vacants, you know, and out-of-state owner, you know, and try to skip trace them and call them. And then the return postcard that we get, you guys will probably get some of those. Skip trace the one that are vacant and, you know, dead people, vacant. Yeah, skip trace those. They're really good because they're not even living on that property, you know. So they might just want to get rid of it. Most of the time it's good deals because they don't know how much it costs. You know, especially out-of-state owner. They don't even know our market, you know. Does your direct marketing sound like?
What do you mean, like cold call?
Direct
So-
marketing?
Direct market? I don't know what you mean. But man, I'm beef up. I'm okay. Hold on a second.
Were you able to wholesale foreclosure?
Yes.
2 days primary to auction. I think that's
You guys. The thing is, you guys gotta understand.
2 days is too little, I think.
Yeah, the thing is that if you do like a pre-foreclosure or something like that, what you want to do is you want to connect with a realtor that deals with pre-foreclosure and short sale. So what they do is they go and they negotiate directly with the asset manager.
This is, you guys listen, this is not our system. This is a system we got.
Connect with.
Yeah, we connect with and that we are using. It's not our system, you know. So this system, yes, it does tell you how much equity they have in their property.
Call, how can I get this system? You have to purchase the Wife Lawn Supermarketing Blueprint. The link is in the description. It's $14.95. But I'm telling you, with the way that you pull in the list from ListSource or any other company, like if you add it out, it's already going to save you money because on this company here, it's free. Free.
Free 10,000 name.
I can spell that. So man, so you're gonna go ahead and answer that question, Lon, but I'm gonna pull this video up here, man, and I'm gonna show you, dude. I'm gonna show you exactly. This is my family. This is what I witnessed that my mom and dad go through. All right. I used to work in a rice field, bro.
Yep. If
Oh my
any
God,
of you
dude.
guys, I'm trying to read to the question.
I believe when there's a will, there will be a way. You know, the other day when I was just got out of the gym, this guy here is trying to make some extra money. He works a full-time job and does Uber on the side. Some of you guys said, well, I don't have a car. Dude, go cut grass. Something, man.
You know, if you want it really bad, you can have it. Is that, do you want it bad enough to stick to it?
Yeah, most of you said I want it, but when I tell you this is what you need to do, most of you won't do it. That's it, man. And that just shows you how bad you want it. And you don't really want it that bad.
Let me give you this example, okay? Me and my employee / a little friend, okay, we both started dieting. She gave up. She totally gave up on me like in a couple of months. And I was like, nope, if I want it bad enough, I would do it. You know, when I was really, really sick, I was like, I'm going to get my ass there. I'm going to do something. I'm not going to stay home. I'm going to do full force. I'm going to make it. You know, you just got to tell yourself you can do it. Someday, I just don't even want to go to the gym with my trainer because she will kill me, right? I'm like so sick and I'm like sweating, cold sweat. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put on my workout clothes and I can do this because I want it bad enough. I'm going to make it. You know, if you want it bad enough, you can do it.
But listen to me. Most of you guys just say you want it, but you don't. Listen to me. Most of you just say I want it, but you don't. Because when you say you want it, I said this is what you need to do. And you won't do it. Maybe you do it for a month. Maybe you do it for 2 months. But can you do it like consistently? This is a lifestyle. You guys gotta understand, this is a lifestyle. It's not a 1 day. It's not a 1 month. It's not a 6 months. Dude, this is consistently doing it day in, day out. Like if you don't go to the gym, guess what's gonna happen? If you don't go to the gym and if you don't train and you just sit at home and eat, what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen. Dude, I'm about to pull up this clip and I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna show you one clip. This is not even the right one. Alright? Let me show you. You see that lady there? Had to sit in the water to pick snails. Those of you who don't know, she sits in the water. 61 years old. 61. Sitting in the water like that every single day. Picking these snails to make $2 a day. Working 12 hours a day at 61 years old. Shit, man. Like it's not, I'm telling you guys things that it's just in the movie. I see this. I witnessed this. My parents go through that. So don't come to me and say, Khang, I don't have money. Dude, you live in America, bro.
It's the land of freedom.
Come on, man. In my country, people working 10, 12 hours a day. Dude, 10 to 12 hours a day. And listen, I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I'm not offended or anything, please. Like, I don't get offended about anything, period. But I just want you to, like, really understand, man, so you can get your life together. Listen to me. So you can get your life together. All right? I'm not offended. I'm not mad or anything like that. But when I go back to my country, I'll show you guys the real life. The real life of people out there just trying to make $2, $5 a day. You don't even know, man.
And we here can make one deal up to $137,000 or more. Okay? One deal. You know what I mean? Just one deal. After you get your first deal, the rest should be like pretty easy. It's just the first one is really hard for some weird reason.
So listen to me. I don't care if you can go to anybody. I don't care who it is. You can go to anybody and say, hey, I'm this, I'm that, your situation. But you just don't say it to me, man. Because I was brought up, dude, like extremely poor, bro. Extremely poor. And I was witnessing my parents, my mom, my dad doing all this stuff. I was working in the rice field at the age of 7 and 8, dude. While other people was going to school, having fun with their friends. I was working. Dude, so don't come, like, so you can't come to me and say, Khang, life is tough. Life is hard. First of all, you got to understand, you put yourself in that position. So the only way to get out is you're the one who have to untangle it. You're the one who tied it up, so you're the one who's going to untangle it. So in my country, this is what they said. If you're the person who tie the knot, you are the only one, you are the person who has to untie the knot. Right? So you got to understand that you got to own up. You got to own up and say, hey, I did this to myself. Because if you blame it on somebody else, then you're not going to say, hey, I can solve the problem, right? Because when you blame it on somebody else, you're giving all your power to them instead of saying, I did it. So if I did it, then I can change it. Right? If you did it, then you can reverse it. Oh, man.
Yeah, my VAs, I'm sorry, guys. I just look at the report because they just got off work. So they send me reports. I have them pull reports. So I look at all the reports, see how their calls is today, how many appointment they set. Well, Marielle just killing it. She won her commission.
Oh yeah, so tell them how you're paying the commission on.
So this is what I do, okay? So each appointment they set, okay, the one that's filtering, will get $20 if it turned into a deals, and then the purchase manager will get $20 if she locked that up under the deals. So they're so motivated. I just started this, you guys. I just sit around and thought about it, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta motivate my team, because if you just freaking call all day like that, I feel bad for them. It's so boring, out of your mind boring. I did it, and I got swear, like I got cussing, like who the hell want to go to work every day like that and get cussed at? There's some freaking idiots out there, they're so bored. And then some of them so funny, they hit on Robin and stuff. Oh my God, it's funny. This is crazy. But I was like, oh my God, I feel really bad for them. So let's try to motivate them. So now they're more motivated. They're so motivated right now. They're like fighting over, like they're fighting over the leads to call now.
And the thing is, you guys gotta understand, it's not about being cheap. It's not about being greedy. It's not about being selfish. We want to make sure that they are happy.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, you're running a company. You're running a business. You want to make sure your employees happy. So we ask them.
Yeah, I asked them from 1 to 10, how motivated you are today. Now that the commission that you get, they said 11.
And they're the one who like, hey, name the commission, right? We ask them how much they want, and they're happy with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And they're so motivated. They're fighting over the leads, which is annoying a little bit for me because they complain about each other.
Oh, jeez.
But overall, they're really good. They're very motivated. So if that appointment turned into leads and it turned into a deal, then the purchase manager will get $20. The one that filtered the lead will get $20, and the transaction coordinator that sells the deal will get $20. So everybody's happy.
But I don't get paid. I don't get paid. Sure. Yeah, I don't want.
Yeah, he doesn't get paid at all. He just get a couple of sport cars.
Okay, let's move on to the next questions.
Let me see.
Okay. Let's do this for another 15 minutes, and then we're gonna wrap it up. You guys have any questions? The King Kong Seller Script package, you guys. The link is in the descriptions if you guys want to get the King Kong Seller Script package. But man, let me tell you, it's oh my God, it's gonna take your phone call, your negotiating skill like to a whole nother planet, dude.
Honestly, with the script, that's what I train them on. That's exactly what I train them on, and they can get deal lockup. I really think you guys can do it. I mean, you live in America. Come on, seriously, they live in the Philippines. They're like half the world away, and they can put stuff under contract.
Know nothing about real estate.
Know nothing about real estate. Nothing.
I have to explain to them what a fix and flip is. I have to explain to them, okay, you buy a house, you people fix them up because they're talking to the cash buyer now, right? So I have to explain it to them.
Yeah.
So you guys gotta understand, if they can do it.
They don't even know anything about real estate. Like Elaine, she would just follow her script, and then I train her on different ways to talk to seller too. And that's all she does. She just follow her script, give her offer, and they accept it, and there she go.
Okay, and let me tell you guys another thing. When I say that my wife and I go through this business to get to where we are, blood, sweat, and tears. It's like literally blood, sweat, and tears. There were days where I was crying. I was crying because we got into a situation where I was fixing the property. We had about three or four that were working at the same time, and one of them was like I did everything wrong, and it was pretty much put us in a really tight situation, and it could have pretty much caused.
We couldn't even drink Starbucks.
Yeah,
that was so gay. Never go back.
Couldn't even drink Starbucks.
Yeah, like we don't even drink Starbucks every day. We only want to drink it once a week before. We couldn't even drink it. That's how gay it was. Never flip, you guys. Trust me, you don't want to get into that stuff. It's a lot of headache. You have to deal with a bunch of idiot contractors. Most of them are idiots. Not gonna lie, most of them. They're just like crazy. They don't show up to the job, and then you have holding costs. You have all kind of costs you have to pay, and you hear like trying to babysit them. I don't like to babysit people.
So this one here is called "How did you get your first deal, dude?" My first deal is my first wholesale deal is 28,000 and something change. $28,463. Here's the one for now. I'm gonna tell you guys some of the one on this side. Here's the one for 15,000. Another one for 15,000. This one is for 20,000. 7,500. 12,000 and another. Okay. So that's 124. But the first one is 28,000, and that deal coming from White Letters. So I went to a little meetup group, and then they were talking about this deal. It was expired listing. It got pulled off. Expired listing. That's why I tell you guys to target expired listing. So when you go to this program here, right? When you go to this program, you can pull up expired listing.
I don't know. We could pull expired listing on them. I'm not sure. I think you.
Well, I thought they have. If it's like the MLS one, then they should have expired listing.
They do. Yep. I guess. Yeah. There's a filter. I mean, I just learned about. I mean, I'm trying to learn more about it to do a bunch of stuff. It just does a bunch of stuff. I'm going on my 3rd training this week. So. trying to, when you learn a new system, it's just too much to process all at once, and then I have to try to train my employees and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I think you can do it on there too. Yeah, there's the filter that you can pull expired listing on there and then do cold calls. You got to get something, I mean, 10,000 lead a month. I mean, you got to have some deals. Let's say it's $97, 10,000 lead a month, and you get like one deal that's like, you know what I mean, 10,000. Is it worth it?
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't understand what she was saying the whole time about pulling 10,000 name, because I keep on thinking that it will cost you money to pull the 10,000 name. So I was like, I didn't know what the heck she was talking about, but now I understand. So when you get to the company, you can get 10,000 names for free.
Well, you pay $97.
Well,
you
yeah.
get 10,000 names.
Yeah.
And you get a MLS comps. You get a rehab calculator. You get a cash buyers list. You know which market is hot enough to hit in there. And you get to pull the cash buyers list in the hot market before you start marketing. So you save.
So the cash buyer list, is it free or is it pay?
It's 10,000 names, okay? If it's 100.
No, the cash buyer, when you pull the cash buyer, is it free?
Yes, because if you have it in 10,000, okay? As long as you pull 10,000 that month, you're done.
So as long as you pull up, so the 10,000 name is free. But if you were to go to any company and pull 10,000 name, it'll cost you $3,000.
That's only if you pay 30 cents per name.
That's only
might be more.
Yeah. So
it might be more if you pull like 1,000 name at list source. I don't know. I think it might be more. I'm not quite sure because I always pull in volume. Like, I don't remember when's the last time I pulled really little. I don't remember. But when we pull like 60 something thousand names, So it's like so pricey at list source. It's crazy.
Bito said, Khang, I already buy it. How long does it take to send to my email? Like that, bro. Go into your email. You should get it like that, dude. Like that. Like you should get it. We're virtual, dude. Everything is virtual, okay? So you should have got it like that.
Yeah. And honestly, you guys, like, we did this program. It's just, just for fun for Khang. I guess he likes
Oh, right here. So do you still have to pay to skip trace the 10K, the 10,000 names?
Yeah, you have to.
But the skip trace is how much, Lon?
It's 30 cents, kind of pricey. Go to Skip Genie. It's 25 cents.
So there. So they have a skip tracing in there, but it's 30 cents.
So you have to pay extra 30 cents if you want to skip trace that.
Yeah. So you get 10,000 names for free. And if you want to save 5 cents, then you go to Skip Genie, because Skip Genie
25 cents
is 25 cents instead of 30 cents.
Yeah.
But the RVM is only 10 cents per drop.
Yeah.
Other companies like 20 cents or something like that. I don't know.
Let me say this again, you guys. RVM. I heard some of the guys from CG, they get $2,000 fine for each name. So when you pull the list, make sure you go online and find a company and that filter out the list for you that do not call list. Under do not call list, they can filter it out for you and then you can do the drop. But I heard Florida right now is still very, very strict, so just be careful with that.
And the thing is,
I don't recommend trying that stuff right now unless you already scrub your list and that list that you have don't have people on the do not call list.
Okay, Long, when you talk about scrub the list, like, does that also include it in there?
You have to find some. You Google it. Like some company, you just send them the list and they scrub all all the names of the seller that are do not call list for RVM. They will take it out for you and they'll give you the list. But Florida, don't even try it. I heard it's very strict right now.
BB. I can't pronounce your name. BBOYXE. We want to see your VA. Dude, follow him on Instagram. I post them on there. I did a little video with them on Instagram. Look, you think we're making this up?
No, I like to hire my VA all girls because I think.
Oh yeah, they're all chicks.
My VAs is all girls because it's easy for them to talk to ladies. It's easy for them to talk to guys when they get angry. They just talk and then they stop being so angry. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I like the VAs. I like the girls. They're more organized and they're more sweeter, So they're just great. I like my team right now. I really like my team. We just add on 4 new chicks. So let's see how they do because sometimes they don't work out,
Let me see here. They're off already. So for them, they're off at 7. For them, they work like in the morning, like 8 a.m. over there. Like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them.
I feel bad for them. That's why, I try to give them really good bonus. And when I give them too much bonus, they take too much vacation too, which is not good. Like Marielle, she go one after another. That girl travel even more than me. She's going to Bali for her birthday,
And the thing is, let me ask you guys another thing. I believe in life, there's something that you should negotiate, and there's something that you should not negotiate. Let me give you an example. So to me, it's like, let me ask you this. What do you want more? The results or cheap price? The results or the price? You want lower price, or do you like, hey Khang, I'm willing to make whatever, I'm willing to pay whatever, but I need the results. It's the results is what I want. I'm not seeking for the cheap, I'm seeking for result. So let me try to say something here. Let me make my point. My point is, if you go hire a mentor or something like that, I don't think you should negotiate. Because you know why? When they give you the price, you pay them in full. And so if they do crap to you and not putting in everything they got, you could have tell them, hey dude, I pay you for your full asking price. And you tell me you gotta be all in on it. Where? But if you ask them for a discount, guess what they do? What if you ask them for a discount and they only give you 80% of what they know? Do you want that? Do you want that? Do you want them to hold back from showing you everything? If maybe that's you, maybe you're like, yep, Khang, I'm okay with that. Then cool, man. Right? Then cool. That's fine with me. But you gotta make sure you want them to go all in, share with you everything they got, because you pay them what they wanted. So they should give you what you deserve. Does that make sense, you guys? Like, I believe there's something in life that you negotiate, something that you just don't. You just want to pay it up front.
And with my marketing blueprint, you guys, listen. I mean, if you pay $14.95, okay, and you get one of my best postcard, you got one deal. Let's say that deal is $10,000. I mean, our lowest deal is $10K, right?
Our average, honestly, are at like the only time that we get the $10,000 or less is because we're already into the deal, and for somehow the buy goes in there, the repair, like the number was off, so we have to cut our assignment fee to make the number work. And the last thing that we do is actually renegotiate with the seller. Typically, I just cut my assignment fee, right, to make it work and not go back to renegotiate with the seller, because we want a reputation, right? So we don't go back and renegotiate. But when we put in an offer, our assignment fees, we want to make typically between, I would say, an average about 20 to 30K on a wholesale deal.
Let's say you make 10K.
Yeah, let's say you make 10K.
You pay $1,500, okay? 10K, and then now you have all the postcard that we've been using for, we've been tracking, and that is so awesome, and it's really great. You get great return call rate, and you can use it over and over and over and make so much money. Is it not worth it?
And then let me ask you another question. How much are you paying for postcard now? So most postcard like what, 50 cents?
Yeah, most.
And if you spent $500, that's $250.
And that's not including your list.
Okay, that's not including your list, but that's $250. But the postcard that they are able to give to us, and let's just say it's 42 cents. Okay, times $500. So now $210. So you're saving $40 times it by 12. That's $480 a year. All right, but if you spend $1,000, you already pretty much pay for the package already. Okay. All right, we got 2 more minutes. Answer some questions, and then let's wrap it up. Okay. Okay, Khang, you said you accept my apologies. Absolutely, man. I'm not offended. I'm not mad. I'm not upset or anything. You guys, listen to me. I'm not offended about anything. You can make Asian jokes, color jokes. Like, I don't really care. I'm not offended. I'm not mad. Period. Like, period.
Yeah, Khang is very easygoing.
But when it comes to business, dude, that's different. All right. When we come to talking about deals, dude, that's different, man. The dog's like looks tired. Man, she sleeps like 22 hours a day, dude.
I know. She sleeps so much. I don't even know how you sleep that much. And she's always sleepy. She's just laying here snoring.
Shih Tzu, they sleep a lot, man. Do you have system to track what duties the VA are doing during the work hour?
Yeah. It's in my market. It's in my
Lawn Supermarketing Blueprint.
yeah. We track everything.
So pretty
My
much
whole
showing.
system is show how many calls they made, if they cheat. Because we had a VA before. Her name is Rep. Oh my God! Never ever hire a VA with kids. Fucking horrible.
Oh yeah.
I trained that bitch up for like almost 3 weeks, and it didn't work out. What a waste of my time, right? So I trained her up. She was working great for, you know how they're great for a couple of weeks, and then her baby started crying, and you can hear it in the recording. She's so unprofessional, and she cheat the calls. She will calls, and all of her calls, it will be like all seconds. You know, the normal call rate is second and minutes. Okay, there's minute, there's 15 minutes, there's 10 minutes. They talk to seller second. That chick is all second. And then her call, it show everything, all the system that I'm showing you guys in here. You can track everything. If you are already making some money and you want to take your business to a whole level, just really try to build a business instead of building a job for you to work all the time. Try to build a business. I mean, you hire one VA and then she can produce money for you, you know, why wouldn't you? And then why would you want to trade time for money? Because time is more valuable, you know. If your business is already, you know, you already did some wholesale deal, you already make some money, try a VA. Try it out. Try the system. You got to be organized. You know, it's very important to be organized, and you can track your employees, see what she's working. It'll show everything to the dot. That's what I like it. So they can't really hide anything.
Man, she's so
I track like everything. I look at it, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, like
George Jackson said, "What have I missed, Khang? What your opinion of list source?" George Jackson, if you're constantly pulling lists, list source costs you money when you pull these names.
Yeah, it used to be so expensive where I would only pull lists every 6 months. But, you know, I just realized that, you know, if you have the list pulled quarterly, it's a lot better. It's more fresh. So I try to pull my list quarterly now.
Lawn needs to come out more often. Yeah, she doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not really like Khang. I'm like not so into sitting here in the bright light talking to an iPad.
Daniel, well, what do you mean, Lon? There's 100-something people that we're talking to right now. Hello. So, what is included in the package? Which package you talk? The Wife Lawn Supermarketing Blueprint is $14.95. Once again, it's $14.95. It's included a whole entire business system.
Yeah.
Okay.
To build your business.
To
if you
build
already
your
have
business.
some money, you know, if you already have some money and you already made some deals, I really recommend you try it. Try the postcard that we've been using and tracking that we make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on it. Try it out. See how you like it. If you already make some money and you like to build business, you don't want to build a job, then, you know, that system will show you how to. What company I use for VA, what we use for the postcard that produce a lot of money that I track, like my top 3 best postcard that we use, and also it'll show you. Also, I would like what is in there? I forgot. Like there's so many things in there. I don't remember it all.
They got the RVM, the skip trace, which you already talked about, pulling the list.
Yeah, that's just telling you what company we're using. That's not our company.
Yeah.
We're just using.
So
this is somebody's company.
yeah. So they got the rehab calculator, right? You punch in whatever, the kitchen, the bathroom, whatever it is. It'll spits out a number. It'll give you a number.
Yeah.
And what it is that. Yep. And also it also have what is it? It also has flyers. So you put in the picture of the property. You put in the prop info.
I don't know about the pictures, but it has all that, and then you can scan it to PDF.
Yeah, scan it to PDF, and then you can send it out to your buyer as well.
Some of them don't have pictures, some of the property, but some of them do. So it depends on what property. You know, and it'll tell you exactly how much equity the owner has, the owner has, and it also tell you exactly how much, you know, like if it's legit cash buyer or not, because they will buy the property and then they relist it within a couple of months. They will tell you that, and their margin is different. That's when you know that's a true investor there.
And the thing is, you guys, listen to me.
Cash buyer.
Listen to me. We are not like other one that sell you packages discount. Period. Don't email me and say, Khang, can I get it for $5 off, $10 off? Like, no. The answer is no. Like, I know that I can sell way more of these if I give it a discount, but I don't want to. You know why? Because I want the real people, the real massive action taker, the player, the hustler, the one that's willing to invest. That's who I want to be a part of our Wholesale to Million Facebook family. It's the massive action taker. It's not the one that, that's who I want in there. So, I have people email me. Seriously, if it was about discounting and getting, I could have made so much more money. Seriously, man. I get people say, Khang, I'll pay you $10K up front, and then you mentor me, and then we can split, instead of 3 deals, we split 5 deals. How about 10 deals? How about I give you all 3 of my first deal? The answer is no, bro. No. That's not how it works, dude. Everybody has a price. When you get to a certain level, trust me, you might not think it of it right now, but when you get to a certain level, you will have your own price tag. And it's up to whoever it is wants to pay you for what you think you're worth, right? Because maybe it's different than what they think you're worth. But you got to understand that it's your worth. It's what you think you're worth. And you call the price tag, man. And it's up to them to decide whether they want to do it or not.
Like me. Like the CG guy hit me up. I'm like, no,
Dude's gonna cost like $100K.
More than that.
What?
I would hit like a couple $100K.
I'll do $100K all day long.
No, I'm not that cheap. I'm
cheap. Come on,
I will be like,
God.
no, I don't even want to do it. You know what I mean? I don't even care. I'm at the point in my life
Honestly.
where I just don't care.
Oh,
I just want to chill with my dog and train my VA.
I would do it.
But you don't know how.
I know. That's what I'm mad. I'm mad because I don't know how to do it. Otherwise, I would have charged this CG guy. Dude, $100K to them is nothing, bro.
Yeah,
right? These guys make.
If I were to do the whole system and train up couple VA for them, I would charge them $500K.
Oh my gosh, Jesus Christ.
That's $500K. But that's with me saying it. I don't even know if I want to do it because I don't care.
It's so funny now. I think she said. You know how I was telling you guys about how expensive? You guys say how expensive I am? I say, I'm not going to pay her price, dude.
Hey, think about it. They're paying their acquisition manager, 10 of them, fucking $100K a year.
A piece.
A piece. And plus commission. My VA is $1,700 a month and can get the same fucking result as their manager. Whatever acquisition manager they have. Am I worth it or not? How much do I save you? You got 10 guys. How much do I save you in the long run? Be my guest. But, even $500K, I don't even know if I want to do it. I don't really care right now. I'm just chilling.
Right, Lon. Money talks, man.
No, actually, I don't really. I'm just, chilling right now. I just, happy with my life. I just want to do my workout, hang out with my dog, train my VA, build my company, go masterminding, pick up more tools, and grow my company.
Let me tell you guys why we went to the masterminding. Let me tell you guys why. And this is the honest truth. You guys believe it or not. 60% because we're looking for new friends. 40% is because we want to improve, right? We want to improve, we want to grow, we want to go to the next level, but it wasn't important to us. We were making good money, so it wasn't important to us, but obviously we want to grow, right? We want to reach to the next level, but we went to the CG because we were looking for rich friends to hang out with. Because you got to understand, when you're entrepreneur, when you're going at this, it's pretty lonely, it's solo, because all your friends that are around you, they're really not up at, they either have the time or the money. And the thing is, when they travel, when we go out for dinner, every dinner, $100-something, $200, $100-something, $200, they can't roll with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everything was saving for them, and we understand that. We were there once. We understand that. The problem is you choose to stay there.
Yep.
That's the problem.
My niece right now, okay, for example, freaking, we're about to go to this brunch in Salty, whatever. It's $65. It's really nice, fancy restaurant. $65 brunch. They have the best food there. I don't know. She's been thinking about it for a week, and now she's not going. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I mean, I would pay for her, but the thing is that they're just they work and they spend all their money. So I just don't really want to support that kind of stuff. I can totally pay for it easily, but I just don't like doing that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? They work, they have money, but they choose to just play, do whatever they want, and they just I don't know, I just don't feel like paying for, I mean, sometimes I pay for all the time we go out and eat and stuff like that. It's just sometimes it just gets too annoying where you just don't want to do it.
No, honestly, you guys, believe me, the reason why I go to the CG, we pay $20K to go to it, just to look for some new friends to hang out with, some new rich play a friend that they
Yeah,
can go out
we
for.
met one that's really cool, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
can travel together, which
Yeah.
is kind of fun, you know?
Trust me, it gets lonely, right?
It gets so lonely. Like, I'm like here to go shopping by myself all the time now.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so the thing is, you got to start looking. So, you know, for us and my wife and I, we're staying in our town. We're small. We're not going here to meet. Like we have people like realtor invite us to go event all the time, but she doesn't want to go. She said, no, I don't need to go. I don't want to go. See, it's just that when you get to a certain part of your life, you get to choose who you want to deal with, who you don't want to work with, like who you want to do business with, where
so
you want to go,
better.
when you want to go, what time you want to go. Like it's like
so much better.
So you guys gotta understand. My wife and I were there. We're not looking down at those people, but what we're looking down is because they choose to be there.
They choose to be there. And
we were
complain
there,
about it.
and they complain about it instead of making changes, so they don't have to complain about it.
You know.
Like, do you guys understand what I'm saying? We're not looking down at them because we were there, right? We were there. I remember going to eat pho, and spring roll was like $2. I want to order it, and my wife said no. She said, Khang, we don't have the budget for that, but I promise you later on in life you can have as many spring rolls you want, right? So we didn't. So I didn't order it, right? So that's the sacrifices that we make, okay? And budget ourselves and not spending the money. But some of you guys want you want instant gratification. Go buy that new car when you know you can't afford it. Go travel that vacation when you know you can't afford it. Let me tell you what I mean by you can't afford it. It's that when you go buy about it and you go buy the car or you go to the house and you have to think about the payment, you're not ready. And like my car, I drive around, I really don't care. Like it's a new car, I obviously don't want to hit it, but if it hits something, I'll bring it in and I'll fix it. I don't care. I know it's going to cost a lot of money. Who cares, right? So the thing is, if you have to worry about it, then you're not ready for it. So, anyways, that's all I just want to say. I mean, anything else you want to say, Lon?
No.
So yeah, never forget. Like one of my quotes said, never forget where you come from, but don't lose sight of where you're going. Right? Never forget where you came from. Very, very important. So that way you can stay grounded. You can stay humble. You know, so you don't get cocky, your head doesn't blow up, like thinking, yeah, I'm all that, right? So remember where you came from, but don't forget where you're going, right? Don't lose sight of where you're going. And the thing is, you guys, let me tell you one more thing. Poor mind, poor life. Poor mind, poor life. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Some of you were just like us before. You're in a situation, you have cash problem. But that's only temporary because you don't have a poor mind. You know what I mean? You don't have a poor mind. Right? But some of you have a poor mind. Poor mind, poor life. You will never be able to get ahead. Right? But some of you are just like us before. We didn't have a poor mind, but we were cash poor, but we weren't poor mind. Like, do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like,
so the key is just do what is necessary to change your future, you know? Just do what's necessary, what's hard, what's easy will never get you where you want to be.
You got to understand, like there's another quote, entrepreneur is somebody that is willing to spend a few years of their life like nobody won't, so they can spend the rest of your life like nobody can't.
Nobody can.
Nobody can. I'm sorry. Nobody can.
I'm like, okay, maybe I don't want to get more.
Right? So at the time when my wife and I were living in the shed, that's what we were doing. We were spending a few years like no other won't. Like nobody, man. Nobody at the age of 18 living in America would sacrifice. You are making money. You could have moved out, living in an apartment, but we didn't. We choose to live in that shack. From 18 all the way to 23. Okay? So I believe that some of you are cash poor, but you have a rich mind. Like, do you know what I mean? So which means you will never be there forever. You got to understand, it's not where you are today that matters. It's where you become tomorrow. It's not where you are now that matters. It's who you become tomorrow. That is what's matter, man. Nobody's going to look at your past. Everybody, when you make it in life, everybody's going to look at your past and say, wow, dude, that's an awesome story, bro. Man, I wish I had that story. So whatever situation or circumstances you're in right now, let that be the story of your life, man. Let that be the freaking amazing story that will inspire and motivate those, right? That they can do like you. I mean, imagine how good my story would be if I tell you guys this. Listen, I grew up in, my family's middle class. My mom and dad were all like, they're entrepreneur. They own a business. So I jump into, a business, took over their business. They have connection with real estate. They hooked me up. I got some money to start. Listen to me, man. How good is that story? Me, my wife and I we don't admire and we don't get motivated by people that have connection, that were born in a rich family, that already have a step up. We don't get inspired and motivated by those people. We are motivated by people that are self-made, coming from nothing, bottom low, dirt poor. That is motivating. And listen to me. You hear people's story, oh, I sleep in the car. Oh, I went homeless. But let me ask you this. How long did they go for? Was it 1 day? Was it 1 week? Was it 1 month? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I sleep in the car. What? You can go sleep. Oh, I was homeless. Oh, you can be homeless for 1 day and call yourself homeless. I was homeless. Dude, come on, man. Right? You know what I mean? It's how much pain can you endure? You gotta understand this journey ain't gonna be easy when you first start out, but it's gonna worth it. It's not gonna be easy. Trust me, it's not. If you're thinking this is a click of a button, this is sit back, relax, chill.
Then don't buy any package.
Then don't buy any package. Dude, it's not gonna.
For you.
Like, listen, if you're not gonna take action, please, like just don't buy it. If you're gonna buy it and leave it on a drawer, like don't use it, don't buy it because it's not gonna work. Listen to me, it's not gonna work. You only buy it when you say, "Khang, Lon, I am ready. I'm ready to take my life to the next level. I'm ready to take action. What I need is I just need directions. I just need the tools." Because you guys gotta listen, when my wife and I, when we first started, that's what we're seeking for. Tools and directions, right? Connections. But we gotta pay our way there. Nothing came to us for cheap, bro. Nothing. I connect with my banker, pay for the whole entire trip to go to Mexico. Because you know why? We knew that we have to pay that. We knew that we have to pay that price tag to get into his circle. I pay for my mentor, over $100,000 for my mentor. Wasn't free, man. Listen to me, man. Unless you are like a close friend or family, nobody, dude. Nobody's gonna help you for free, man. Nobody's gonna say, oh, you can't just email somebody and say, "Hey, Khang, you know what? I'm in a situation. Help me, man." Nobody. Nobody gonna care about your dreams. Nobody gonna care about your goals. Only you. Nobody. Okay. The wife said that's enough. She said that's enough, Khang.
I'm tired of Khang screaming. It's hurting my ear, guys.
All right,
Anyways, thank you guys for coming in.
Anyways, you guys, thank you so much, you guys. I hope you guys get some value out of this. And like I said once again, you don't have to buy any of the package. It's not a force. I don't want you to feel like you have to buy it or anything like that. Only buy it if you feel like you need it, if you feel like it is what you need. That's it. Otherwise, don't buy it. And if you're not going to take action, don't buy it. But we want to get on because we want to share with you something that has really saved us money.
Lots of money.
And if you're willing to pay for that, then we tell you, here it is. All right? Anyways, you guys, thank you so much, man. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for being a part of the Wholesale to Million family. I wish you guys have a wonderful night.
Thank you, guys.